This is video 15 for math lesson 2.5. In this math lesson, you will be participating in a fun activity in the classroom. And you'll be working with the results of your activity, and you'll need to find statistical landmarks of those results. So in this lesson, we are going to review the statistical landmarks that we will be using in 5th grade. In your notebook, I would like you to go to the next clean page, write down the title, Statistical Landmarks, at the top, and we're going to put these in there. Hopefully, you already know what these landmarks are. In 5th grade, we expect you to be 100% secure at using these landmarks. So there's nothing new about these. They're ones that you have used in the past. But I also know that 5th graders often have a difficult time remembering what the different landmark names stand for. So let's start with minimum. Minimum is the smallest value. Maximum is the largest value. Most 5th graders don't have trouble with those anymore. Range. The range is the difference between the maximum and the minimum. So what we do to find the range is we take the maximum, subtract the minimum from it, and our answer is the range. Max minus min equals range. The mode is the value or values that occur the most often. Try to remember mode equals most. That M-O-M-O, mode, most. It's whatever value you see on your list the most. There can be more than one mode. There's always a mode unless every number is on the list only one time. If every number is on the list only one time, then you don't have a mode. The median is the middle value. Think of that D, median, middle. Okay, median is the middle value. That is the one where you put the numbers in order, usually from smallest to largest, but it can be largest to smallest. Put the numbers in order, then cross off at both ends until you reach the middle. Now, if you get to the middle, after crossing off at both ends, and you have only one number in the middle, then that number is the median. If you get to the middle and you've got two numbers in the middle, that's going to happen anytime you have an even number of values on your list. If you get there and there are two numbers in the middle, you have to find the average of those two numbers in order to know the median. For example, if your two numbers in the middle are 18 and 20, then your median is going to be 19. If the two numbers in the middle are the same number, like say they're both 37, well, then 37 is your median. Sometimes you might have to go into decimals. For example, if your two numbers in the middle are 20 and 21, then the average of those is going to be 20.5. The last statistical landmark that we'll be working with this year is the mean. Now, mean is a landmark that you have not worked with as often as the others. Okay, and the mean is the average. Mean is kind of another name for average. When you find the mean or find the average, you add up all the numbers and then you divide by however many numbers you added together. So let's say if you have 10 numbers on your list, in order to find the mean, you have to add up all of those 10 numbers and then you have to divide by 10. Whatever your answer there, that's the mean. Make sure you have these notes in your notebook before you continue. Now, because we haven't worked with these in a little while, let's take a look at some examples. Finding the range. Okay, now take a look at this problem and pause the video, find the answers to it, and then when you think you've got them, resume the video. Okay, here we have number of children in family, class 4B. It's a line plot, okay, with the x's. Now, what is the greatest number of children in a family? The greatest number that was answered, somebody chose 7. Somebody had 7 kids in their family. Let's see, can I drag that in there? Ooh. What is the least number of children in a family? Well, that would be the lowest number that anybody responded. So here we have one kid who must be an only child. So our number that is the least, that's the minimum, oops, that is our least number of children. So what is the range? In order to find the range, remember, we take the maximum and we subtract the minimum. And so the range would be 7 minus 1 is 6. Finding the mode. What is the mode of this set of numbers? If you look back at your definitions, remember the mode is the value or values that occur the most often. In this case, what response was given the most often? Okay, more students said that they had 2 children in their family than any other response. Okay, mode means most common. So our answer will be 2, because 2 had 4 students responded with a 2. The next highest would be 3 here, but this is the most occurring. Here's an example of a question where you might need to find the median. Okay, what is the median number of children in a family? Pause the video again. Find the answer to this. Remember, you got to put your numbers in order, cross off at both ends until you reach the middle, and then use your notes if you need to remind yourself what to do. Okay, so you found the median. Okay, remember, median means the middle value. So in order to do this, we've got to put all of our numbers in a row from smallest to largest, and we've got to cross off from the ends until we get to the middle value, which in this case, there's one number in the middle. That means we have an odd number of numbers on our list. Okay, so we ended up with just one number in the middle, and it's a 3. So that is our median. Our median is 3. Finding the mean. Okay, remember, when you find the mean, that's the average. First of all, you need to add up all of the numbers on your list. Now, in this case, we had one student said 1. 4 students said 2, so that makes a total of 8. 3 students said 3, so that makes a total of 9. 2 students said 4, so that makes 8. Nobody said they had 5 or 6 children. One child said that they had 7 kids in their family, so 7. If we add up all of these numbers, we get a total of 33 children. So step 1, add up all your numbers, we get 33. Step 2 is to divide by the number of numbers on the list. Now, basically, we can count how many responses did we have. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 students or 11 families gave a response. So 11 is our number of numbers on the list, and that's what we have to divide by. (33) divided by 11 is 3. Now let's do a little bit more practice with finding the mean or finding the average, because this is a concept that we haven't quite done as often. Okay, so let's find the average number of awesome stars awarded. Now here's a hint. Share the stars equally among the 4 students. When you're finding an average, really what you're doing is you're evening out what you have. So here's 4 kids, and they each had this number of awesome stars. But we want to find the average stars. So basically, if you think about that, it's like evening out, taking from some who have more and sharing it with others who have less. So if I even out all of these stars, I can see that the average number of stars was 4 per kid. This is one way to think about average. Okay, first of all, we can say we had 16 total stars if we add all of these up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, and we had 4 students. Okay, so 16 was our total number of stars divided by 4 students. 16 divided by 4 equals 4. So yeah, we get the same answer. Now, if your numbers are smaller, you can kind of do this sharing thing. It was pretty easy for us to share since our numbers were small. Sometimes when our numbers get really large, well, always when our numbers get really large, we kind of have to use the division method. Add up all of your numbers, then divide by however many were on your list. Let's find the average number of pets. Okay. Each little thingy here equals 1 pet. So figure this out, pause the video, figure it out, then resume. Okay, our total number of pets. We have to add up these little puppy dog feet. Okay, 1, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 and 6 is 12. Here's another 6, that's 18. Plus 5 is 23, 24. Looks like we've got 24 total pets. Now notice one of our students didn't have any pets at all. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We had 6 kids. Even though that one didn't have any, we still have 6 students. Find the average number of pets. 24 divided by 6 equals 4. Sometimes you might need to work backwards to find the average. This is kind of an interesting problem, but you might come across a problem like this sometime. The average age of 3 sisters is 5 years. Allison is 2 years old. Alicia is 9 years old. How old is Tori? This is kind of like that one where we evened out. It's been evened out. But now we know that Allison is 2 years old. So we need to make one of these have only 2 circles, right? I'm going to share them. I'm just going to share them with this next one. Okay? So right here are 2 circles. That represents Allison. Now we also know that Alicia is 9 years old. How many circles do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So Alicia still needs one more circle. That makes her 9. So how old is Tori? Well, she's going to be however many dots we have left here. 1, 2, 3, 4. If we find the average of 2, 9, and 4, our average is going to be 5. So this is one way we can work backward with averages. See what our answer here says.